Hey guys, and welcome back to Klonoa Empire Dreams. And we're going to tackle the second half of this Ghazzaland stage. And right off the bat, we are thrown into a puzzle. So they give us 2 blocks and an enemy. Usually when they give you these kind of puzzles and everything, they give you all the tools that you need to solve it. It's kind of like one of those games where you have a certain amount of turns or whatever, and you have to complete the puzzle with all the objects you have. Which is why I like this game. It makes you use your brain and think of solutions to different stuff. So there's nothing on these ropes except for the way to get to the exit and a triangle door. And you can actually press retry. You can retry puzzles, kind of like in a maybe like Angry Birds or whatever. You want to retry a level, and you can. It's pretty good, pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of check with this, and I'm gonna try to put this on there and jump from there with this guy, who I accidentally throw. And that was a simple puzzle. And now we got these red balloon looking things. And they're called Goombies. And they're usually used to help you get to a different place that you wouldn't usually get from jumping or whatever they don't give. My bad. Usually used when you're jumping off like places which have no way to get around. Like this right here. You can just go up there, grab this guy, push off. So they're usually used for mobility's sake. They're pretty useful, but they involve some stress invoking stuff later in the game. It get really frustrating. We'll come across those in a little bit. So we need to get this last star, but for first, we need to go do this little complex little thing involving the balloons and everything, the keys, and all that good stuff. So the keys that make you go out of the way for it. It's a very interesting thing. Sometimes you have to go do other stuff to get the keys. And first, right here, we're gonna go check on what's up here. We have to use the box, I guess. You know, it looks like I could reach from just jumping. But now we have the last little, what is it? The last star. Then you go get that key. And here comes to one of the few things that can mess up in this game. Sometimes you have to be careful when you're throwing the box, because if you throw the box in the wrong place, you'll get stuck. And you'll have to go back out of the room and go back in just so you can try another round of throwing the box. So you want to be really precise with where you throw and how you do it, because that can really make or break your time. You're trying to complete it as quick as possible. And I'm sure that we're all trying to complete it as quick as possible. If you're trying to 100% it, then I think you're crazy. But that's just me. I don't know how to 100% things. But anyway, here comes my least favorite of the 2 extra stages: the moving platform stage. This stuff is evil. And I guess I missed pressing that button. This is all on me. That's actually not a hard one to get. It was being really clumsy. But anyway, I hate these stages because they move at a certain pace and you're just trying to move quicker than them. Sometimes you'll get stuck in a place because you're trying to grab something real quick. And it's so nerve-wracking that every time I come to one of these stages, I swear my heart rate just goes up because of my adrenaline. Maybe because I never really liked movie stages as a kid. Like, movie stages always had me really, really nervous. Anyways, if you notice, you see the Goombies are also here in this stage. You'll see a lot of them coming up in the extra stages that come up later. But they're pretty much crucial to get around. And they are horrible. I swear they're horrible. I get really anxious. This may be the most anxious because you have to be really on point with hitting them. Because if you're not, you're in for a pretty big bruising, which is never pleasant. That's why I tell you stockpile on lives. If you just stockpile on life, you should be fine through these stages. Because these stages are probably the hardest ones in the game, and the easiest ones to die on. I guess there are attempts to maybe add some platforming elements to the game. Kind of more extra than compared to the regular stages where are pretty much just puzzle elements, kind of a puzzle platformer. This is more of the platforming type. You gotta kind of anticipate what's going on. Because if you don't, then you get stuck in an area trying to look to what's going on, when you should be focusing on trying to go. And if you don't have quick second thinking, then you can get really badly screwed, because if the screen catches up to you, as you already know from other moving platform games like this kind of stage, that if they touch you, you're pretty much dead. So it might happen to me a few times later, just because I'm not always the fastest person, but we should be fine. I got them pretty easy on my practice run. Anyway, we reached the end of the stage, a little cannon, and the boss stage is now open. I'm not going to the boss stage just yet. I'm gonna go head here first to the last vision. So we got the block, and we got the little enemy guy, and we have a circle door. So I'm assuming we gotta find a key, which we need to get to the puzzle. And there's the door right next to the key. So all I'm gonna try to do is leave the block up there and just jump off. Pretty standard stuff. Sometimes you'll be needing to hybrid. You'll need to hybrid the items they give you. Sometimes you might use something for different things. Not different items. You want to use different enemies for different things. And sometimes later you'll get stuck. So you need to be kind of smart with it. As long as you are, you'll be fine. No problems. And there's a star that I'm not gonna try to get just yet. We'll see, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Because sometimes they'll tease you with stars that are usually one of the last stars you need to get. So you'll see a star, but that's not something you're supposed to get yet. Let's see what we got for a star. That was pretty easy standard fare. Go off the spring and just jump. And what I like about this game is they don't just let you have the easy way. Sometimes you have to use a little bit of brain power. I know that some puzzle games, they're not really puzzly, they're pretty simple, standard fare stuff. But this is a pretty solid little franchise they have here. And while I haven't played the other Klonoa games, like the Phantom File, or I think it's the first one, and I can't remember the last one, the second one, I mean, something with a veil. But I don't know. Maybe I'll pick this up sometime, or maybe not. Depends. But we're gonna grab this box and we're gonna throw it over there so we can get to that second star over there. I don't know. I like the concept of collecting stars. It's really nice. I'm gonna try to get up there. I think it's just gems in here, but you know, you just have to check sometimes. You might find an extra life or a heart. Sometimes you'll need hearts because you're gonna take 3 hits, and sometimes those 3 hits will come real quick. Maybe that's like a hindsight on my part, jumping straight into a body of spikes. That's me all flustered. But luckily you have an extra little thing right there, no worries. But I always find it funny how when they implode, they kind of blow up in you. That they have that little, you get so, look really cute. They look really funny because their face is all swelled up. That might just be me though. Anyways, we'll talk about the box. We got a little cutscene, kind of a little arena area that we're gonna be fighting in. And here comes the boss. And I actually like the boss designs in this game. They're really interesting. Anyways, you may think he's strong, but he's pretty weak. Also, our friend Hupo, the wind bullet, pretty much tells us how to beat the boss. What we gotta do is hit it from the rear. So pretty much, you let him do little jumps, like so. You go behind him and you throw the item. And then he'll pretty much do a little attack, in which he'll send these little sound waves. You don't want to touch those. You want to avoid the sound waves. But they're pretty easy to avoid anyway. All you gotta do is just jump. And a lot of the bosses in this game are pretty much 4 hit kills, pretty much. The good 3 old knockouts and then you're down, which I like compared to something like Mickey Mouse. Oh my gosh, that game, that was ridiculous. But anyway, we come across Chibble. So pretty much, he had a dream, and a lot of these things are really connected with all the bosses. All of them have the dreams and then the mists. So keep an eye on for the different mists, because there's different colors for each place. It's gonna be a little interesting development. Anyways, we unlocked the second stage out of 5, second world out of 5, which is Pyramid. Or Pyramid, my bad. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.